Hi guys, when we think of the basics of Indian cooking, one of the first things that comes to mind is ghee. Ghee, Ghee, is another very popular term right now. What is ghee? Ghee is clarified butter. And what does that mean? It means butter with the milk solids that have been removed from it. So why would you do that? The reason the milk solids have been removed from it is a couple. One, the dairy is removed, so it's lactose tolerant. It's not vegan, but it's people who don't do lactose can still use ghee. It increases the smoke point, which means it doesn't burn easily, and it's shelf stable. It can stay out on your counters. It does not need to be refrigerated. So if you go to India and you go to anybody's kitchen, even with like 100+ degrees weather, ghee will not be refrigerated. It will be sitting out on the counters. What spoils is the dairy, and if the dairy has been removed, what's left behind is just saturated fat, which will not spoil ever or get rancid. The only thing to be careful is to keep it away from moisture, which means no dirty utensils or no wet spoons. So let's talk about the ingredients that go into making ghee. So the only thing that you need to make ghee is unsalted butter, pasture-raised butter. And this is just 2 cubes of unsalted butter. And we're going to cook this until the point where it separates and you're going to start seeing the milk solids. So let's start cooking. So you're going to start with a small pot and you get it heated up and you add your pasture-raised butter into this. And we're going to wait till it melts. And you want to keep it on medium-low heat and wait for it to start separating and see the milk solids from the butter itself. So if you look at this right now, the butter is melting, it's foamy, but it's not clear. So it's pretty opaque, it's bubbly and foamy, and we're going to keep letting it cook. So if you take a look right now, the butter is all foamy and bubbly. It's still really opaque. So we're going to just let it cook till it starts clearing up. So keep it on medium-low heat and let it keep cooking. So if you look at it right now, it's beginning to clear up. It's not as opaque. So it's still foamy, it's beginning to clear up, but we still have some ways to go. It's been another 3-4 minutes and you can see that this is completely clear. It's not opaque at all. And this white stuff on top is what is the milk solids, and they also settle at the bottom. So typically what you would do is you would switch this off and you would let this cool down, and this white foam will solidify, and then you can just remove it. And that's what the milk solids are, and the liquid that's left behind, we'll strain that, and what we get is ghee. Okay, so now I'm going to strain it. So you can use a cheesecloth, a strainer, a muslin cloth, any of those will work. Ghee is also really popular in Ayurveda. It's supposed to have a lot of health benefits. It's supposed to increase your metabolism. It's supposed to help with the absorption of calcium. And it's also supposed to be really good for your skin and your joints. And this is what we have, this golden liquid clarified butter, also known as ghee. You can buy it, but I highly recommend making your own. You can make large amounts and keep it and it will not spoil. Please do try it. Make sure it's on low heat. It's important because it burns, so be careful with that. Other than that, it's fairly simple, and give it a shot. And if you have questions, hit me up and let me know. I would love to see pictures of your ghee. Until next time.